Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I am so glad you're here and I can't wait to share this with you guys and gals. We're going to get in it, take it apart. And first, I want to show you this one real quick. This is the newest Kizer Gemini, and I freaking love the Gemini, so I wanted to show it to you. I'll have links in the description to all the knives that you see in this video, but matter of fact, here is the burlap version. I have carried this every day since I unboxed it, and you guys watched me unbox it. Yeah, it's not clean because I've used it every single day. So this is one of my new favorites. I love how snappy it is, and this is a newer version. Ooh, check out the hardware. Is that not cool? And I'll give you a quick look at this. Check out that micarta. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I just wanted to show you this in case you like the Gemini, but it's a slender. You can go watch my video on it. It's slender, it's lightweight, and it's, oh yeah, this one's just as snappy. Excellent action. It's Ray Laconico design, but I definitely wanted to share this one with you real quick. Now let's get in here and take this apart. You know, I gotta say thank you to my channel members, thank you subscribers, and thank you patrons. You guys are what makes it happen. I so appreciate you all so much. I'm running out of air. It's the mini Roach, Matt and Dayton design, stonewash, blah, blah, blah. Let's get in here and check it out. And thank you, Kizer. Kizer sent me one version, and I had already purchased another version, so I'll show you a couple of versions. Oh yeah, the mini Roach. Here we go, here we go. And you already know what it looks like when I'm unboxing what's in there, except for they are including new hardware. All new, you can replace every screw in your knife now, which is really cool. Really, really cool. Oh, let's get it. I want to see it. I want to see it right now. Yeah, so this is the black one. I have the black one and the OD green. Are you ready? Whoosh. Oh, mama. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Honeycomb for the honey hive. Yeah, the bees hive is alive. Yes. That is so sweet. Goes with the theme, wouldn't you think? Wow, check that out. That is so cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. Nice looking pivot collar. Mean looking swedge. Ooh, I mean, oh, that is cool. Look at that. The accents. Oh, that is sweet. Now, I'm liking this. That is a very nice colorway. I don't think I've ever seen the black and tan like that. Very nice. Pocket clip, super strong pocket clip. No screws at all. No mushrooms growing in the shade. Oh, yeah. Jimping. Yes. The perfect jimps. We got jimps, people. Look at that. We have perfect jimps. Oh, are you ready? I'm doing the suspense. I mean, it's been sitting in the box for days now. I mean, I can handle the suspense. Can you? Let's get in here because we are going to take it apart and take this flipper tab off and see what it's like without the flipper tab. Ready? Pow! Right in the kisser. Ooh, that is mean looking. Yes. Check that out. That is mean looking. I'm loving this. This looks sweet. So here's this side before I lose my brain. Oh, check out the stonewash. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot this is hollow ground. We have a hollow ground. Oh my goodness, that feels thin. Whoa, yes. Okay, I'm drooling here. Literally drooling. I think I'm literally drooling. Look at that point. Ooh, that's a splinter getter at the edge. Nice looking grind. There's your Kizer emblem, 154 CM. There's your model number. There's your pivot, nice pivot collar, and we'll go and give you some little bit of texture vision. So it has texture. It's really weird. It's like if you just run your thumb across it, you don't feel it. But if you put any type of pressure, you're like, it just stops. There's a little bit of texture vision for you. That is sweet. Now, I am feeling right here on the edges. I don't know if you can see this, right where my thumbnail is. Going this way, I'm not feeling it, but coming back, it's almost like the G10 was stamped this direction, and there's a little bit of a, kind of a rasp, just a little bit of a rasp. We'll check that out when we get into the ergos here in just a minute. And I'll definitely show you what it looks like next to the full-size Roach. How's the... Oh my gosh, it feels solid as a rock. No blade play, no left or right. How's the centering? Are we centered? Yes, we are centered. Of course we're centered. You know we'd be centered. And, oh man, it's snappy. What's the lockup? Lockup's right there in the median range. Oh my gosh, this is sweet. I gotta be careful. This will be one of those videos where I'm just gawking at the knife and I forget to show you guys all of it. Here's this side. Here's the clip side, and there's your mini Roach. Matt Dagnan design. We're gonna see what the inside and all that good stuff looks like here in just a second. Let's cut a piece of paper real quick. Now, I hope you all know, or a lot of you know, that whether or not it cuts paper right off the factory, I'm not sure how important that is, because a factory edge usually needs sharpened soon after anyway. Oh my gosh. Oh, it is, oh yeah, it is sharp. That is awesome. Now, you want to see the other version that Kizer sent me? Let's get it out right now. And pow! Look at that. This is so cool. I don't know which one I like better. It is two sweet colorways. Now, some folks don't like stonewash. This one, you're good to go. Well, the black stonewash. This one has the satin, satin stonewash going on. Yeah, same hollow grind. Everything else is going to be the same. And you know what? The G10 is the same on this one. It's, let's see if I can show you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. Right here. Yeah, see this right here? Just a little bit of a lip that I can detect. We'll see. You know what? Let's go ahead and check out the action and ergos and all that fun stuff. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you, these run about, I think, around 67 bucks after my discount code, and I'll have all that in the description, with a bunch of other 10% off discount codes and affiliate links and maintenance supplies and all that good stuff. But while you're here, before we get to this, before I push the button, please push the button and hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed so you don't miss what's coming up on Beez Blades. Are you ready? Pow, right in the kisser. Man, it is snappy. All right, so it's not dropping shut. I was wondering. I'm having to give it a little shaky shake. Couple good shakes to get it shut. It's not as smooth as I'm used to right out of the box from Kizer. Yeah, I'm definitely having, we'll see what taking it apart and cleaning it, if that's going to help. Let's see what this one does. Now, this one's smoother. This one's a little smoother. Okay, so it might have something to do with the stone wash. Rubbing on everything, rubbing on the detent hole. So this one is a little bit quicker, a little bit snappier. Now, here's the ways you could deploy it. So you can push button real easy. You can light switch it, and it is fast. I mean, it is faster than a switchblade. Pow! Here's your thumb studs. Yep. Thumb hole. You can use your thumb. You can slow roll it out. Gosh, I love this blade style. Oh my goodness. Slow roll is good. Reverse flick. Yes, good reverse flick. It is snappy. I'm loving it. Yes. Ooh, that pass through. All right. So here's your pass through. Nice little jimps going on your pass through. I'm not having to dig my thumb at all. I'm not having to put my fingernail in there. It's easy to disengage. Kind of sharpish, but not sharpish. Does that make any sense? It's comfortable. Yeah, I like it. I think I could fidget with this all day long. Let's check out the ergos. Now, my hand from here to here is 4 inches. From here to here is 3.5. From the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger, 7.25. What's it going to feel like? If I put my hand down here, which probably isn't going to how I'm hold it. Oh, yeah. There it is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. And I'm going to show you what the size looks like next to the regular Roach here in just a minute. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Little chokey choke up action. And I can't decide if I would want jimping out here or not. It's pretty comfortable like it is. The handle, it kind of looks weird. And then when you get it in hand, your fingers just fall into place. Riding it up here, choking up. And then if you want to hold it back here to do some really big pull cutting or some push cutting, your pinky locks you into place. You are locked in. Man, that is comfortable. And you already know, my favorite cutting is utility cutting. Look at that. Your middle finger just locks right in. This is comfortable. It's not a big knife, but man, it is comfortable in the hand. And let's give it the old bee squeeze. You know, I thought I was going to feel, and I think what's going on with these edges that I was telling you about, it probably depends on where it's cut with the honeycomb. because it's not as rough as when yeah, it's rough right here, just a little edge, and I bet you it's going to be different on every one because a lot of the edges are smooth, and then I can feel it, and then I don't feel it. So that's just something to note, but it's not coming up with the grip. It's not bothering me with the grip. It's just something that's definitely noticeable. All right, let's take a quick Geskaruski. Boy, it feels kind of hefty. I'm going around almost 4. I'm going to go 3.9. 3.9. 3.86 ounces. That is close. And let's see. You know what? This one almost feels lighter. This one is 3.82 ounces. So the green version is a tad lighter. I don't know if that has to do, is the backspacer any different? I mean, the only difference I would know would be the black stonewash, but that is very Here's your specs in less than 60 seconds. So your total length from tip to tip, 7.13 inches. You have a drop, pointy, leaf, shapey, spearish. Call it whatever you want. I love it. It's 154 cm blade steel with the satin stone wash, and then your total blade length's 2.95 inches, sharpened blade length's 2.65 inches. Your blade width at the highest point's 1.3 inches. The blade stock thickness is 109 thousandths of an inch. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. And behind the edge, 13 thousandths. Yeah, we've got geometry, baby. Your handle material is G10, and for tip to tip closed, you're 4.18 inches. Your handle width's 1.02 inches. Your close width at the widest point is 1.55 inches. Your handle thickness is 0.47 inches. You have a thumb stud or a thumb hole, and we'll see what's in the pivot here in just a second. It's a liner lock, and it's right side tip up only carry, no lefty love. T8 in the pivot, T6 body screws. Your model number's Your model numbers V3477C1 and C2 for the other one. So quick size comparisons. Here's the Spyderco Delica 4 and the Petrified Fish 0, QSP Penguin and the Civivi Elementum. These are two really good size comparison knives because they're some of the most popular knives there are out there. Most people have one or both. Here's the Kubi Monster Dog and the Demko 80 20.5. So the 20.5 blade length is about the same. It has some more sharpened length, but it doesn't have the same toil in the same spot. But I figured that'd be a couple good ones. And let's put two more up. The Kizer Gemini and the Sheepdog non-flipper. So, you know, if you have a full-size sheepdog like this one, the length is very close. It's very close in length. The handle, not a whole lot of difference. You have a tad more handle on the sheepdog. And then blade-wise, sharpen length, you do have more on the sheepdog. But the sheepdog has a different style. You know, it's a different style blade, different style choil. But that should give you a good idea for size. Now, here's two more things that I'll show you. Here's the width against the QSP Penguin. And it is pretty much the same, pert near. Now, for the real comparison you've been waiting on, how about one of my favorites, all-time favorites, the Kizer Roach. Yeah, love my Roach. So here's the full-size Roach and the mini Roach. So there you go. Setting it right on top, right on pivot to pivot. You can see you have this much more room down here. And blade-wise, definitely, this is a big Papa blade. Sharpen length here, putting the sharpen length. The choils are very, very similar. Almost the same amount of room for your thumb. You can see it just like it grew up, it got a little bit bigger. This one is super comfortable in the hand, and this one is too. Now, this one is a little more contoured because of the, what do you call that? Micarta. It's a little more contoured and super drop shutty. I have a video on this if you want to go check that out. Now, showing them next to each other, closed. There we go. That's what we look like. How we looking? Pretty good. Now this one here, it has a thumb hole. This one does not. I'd kind of like a thumb hole in this one. But this one has a removable flipper tab. So let's go ahead and take this flipper tab out and see what it looks like. All right, let's get in here. Now the difference between this one and the horn, and they have a couple that have the removable flipper tab, but they have a hole. A hole. Get in your home. No, but they have a hole to remove it. This one doesn't. Gives it a lot more clean look. So you do, oh, that came out easy. So you do have to disassemble it, which you know what? I'm going to jinx myself. Let's go ahead and try. This should be a relatively easy disassembly. There's a tad bit of thread locker on there. And all of these are T6s. That was the only T8. And I wonder if you have to take off the pocket clip. So these screws are coming out easy. Easy does it. Ooh, that's a little screw. And it is really cool that Kizer is including extra hardware. That is really cool. So coming out very nicely, very nicely. Be careful not to lose these little doodads. Those are not what I call doodads, but I just did call them doodads. And don't forget, Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. Every Friday night. If you haven't been to a Beez Blades live at the Hive, we do a live streams every Friday night, 8:15 to 11:15 p.m. And we, at least, Eastern Standard Time. And we have so much freaking fun. It is awesome. More fun than you could stake a shick at. So here's the inside of the scale. And let me get something to wipe this off. It definitely has plenty of looby-doob going on. Plenty of looby-doob. And by the way, I use KPL knife pivot lube. And the little doodads, all the stuff, anything you see in the video, I probably have everything you see listed in the description if you want to go check it out or look at it. So this is coming off easy. Whoa, this dude, so it's really tight right here at the pivot. I'm going to rock it really slow back and forth and see if that helps work it out just a little bit. I'm going to turn it. Let's see what happens if I do this. Give me a little leverage. Come out really slow. There we go. We are free. So there we go. You see it has an internal stop pin right there. And there's your ball bearings. And they are ceramic ball bearings in the plastic cage. That I don't know if that's Delrin. Not sure. Not positive. And there's no lube at all. Okay, let's focus. My focus needs more focus. There's no lube in the detent hole. But I tell you what, this thing is clean, very clean. Let's give it a little wipe off here. Little wipe-a-rooney. And, you know, this one wasn't quite as smooth as the other. And we are getting a little bit of stuff off there. It does look pretty clean inside. So here is your flipper tab. Right there. Let's go ahead and take that bad boy off. Let's move this out of the way. See if we can get our flipper tab off. Let's see, which side? This side. Oh, okay. So I'm going to hold this in a safe manner. And I'm not putting any pressure on the sharpened edge. I'm just putting this cloth in the way because I have a new setup and I'm still getting used to it. So it's unscrewing like it's supposed to, or is it just spinning? I'm not sure what's going on yet here. Let's see. What is going on? Don't give me trouble. Everything was going fine. Let me see what's going on here. Maybe if I put a little pressure on it. Let's, not rush it. I'm going to put some sideways pressure and see if that helps hold on to it. I'm trying to do it on camera, but that's not going to help you guys see it. Okay, I am coming loose. We're starting to come loose here. Doing this on camera is not... Oh, you know what? We could do it facing downwards. I'm trying not... Oh, okay. Oh, I see what's going on. So the screw stayed in there. And it's just a tiny little screw. All right, that was me just not knowing what to expect. And you could see here it's got a little bit of gunkage on it. But it just fell off. Or it didn't fall off. I mean, it came off like it's supposed to. Let me put this screw over here because I'm going to put that in a baggie and I don't want to lose it. So now I understand. I was the reason it just wasn't coming right off. So it was in here like this. Let's see. I don't want to take up too much time. There we go. It was in there just like that. And it didn't take much unscrewing at all. I was literally holding it on there from just popping off. So that was easier than it had to be. But hey, if you get one, that'll help speed up the process for you. So I'm going to clean it up here a little bit, and I'm not going to go all super duper into the cleaning process. We just, you can see what it looks like. We have a D-shaped pivot. Yeah, baby. What's our D-shaped pivot go to? Well, where's the D? Oh, so the D is going to be on this side of the scale. It's going to be on this scale. See there? That's going to keep your pivot from spinning, which is very nice. Very, very nice. And I'm just using some alcohol to clean it. And here is your bearing. Okay, we're rocking and rolling. So the only snag we've had so far was just the fact that I was holding it in. It would have came out on its own. And I have a link where you can get a bunch of these doodads for a really good price and get you some KPL knife pivot lube, original, and some, well, I have ultralight here. I'm going to be using heavy on the detent. I'm going to put a little bit of this going around and put some on the old pivot. And if you're driving right now and listening to Beez, I hope you're having a great day. And if it's morning time and you're having some coffee with Beez, well, good morning. Or if it's lunchtime and you're having lunch, I hope you're eating something good. I always love to hear what you guys are eating. Sometimes you guys make me hungry. I mean, man. And, you know, as I always say at the end of the videos, you know, if you don't have anything to say about the knife, tell me what you had for breakfast. And some of you folks have some interesting breakfasts. But, you know, most of you are like me, you just have normal stuff, you know, oatmeal or whatever. But it is really cool. The Beez Blades community is fun. We have a lot of fun. We have fun on the live streams. We talk about knives and adulting and all kinds of fun stuff like that. And let's see, I'm going to get a little bit more here and try not to lose too much focus. I'm really good at that. Let's dry this off. Put a little bit of KPLage, actually kind of a lot. All right, so I grabbed my KPL heavy, and you see this thin little line right there going around. I'm going to see if I can follow that, and I have to do it on camera because it's what we have to do. I'm putting a little bit in there. Actually, it's a lot bit, but I'm just going to see. Now this right here is slowing it down, this stone wash. This path will wear in, and then it is going to get smoother. That is a guarantee. It's going to get smoother once this path wears in. So I'm just going to spread the love. I'm not putting any more. I'm just kind of dipping down into the reservoir there. All right, focus. Focus. There we go. But if, like I said, if you're driving, you know, a lot of you are like me and you, don't watch the screen. Do not watch the screen. Some folks just listen, you know, it's a familiar voice. All right. Do we have everybody lubed? Yes, I've lubed the heck out of it. Ooh, feels nice and lubed. All right. Don't want too much on there. Put this dude in. Come back to my KPL. Put a little bit of that on there. So now we're going to see what it looks like without the El Flipperino. So did I forget anything? We'll find out here in just a minute. We shall see. All right, we have this lubed, ready to go. Everybody's clicking back. Let's make sure we're all Whoop, hopefully I did that on camera. Everything's clicking back. And I really like this two colored spacer. This one has the green that matches the scales. I think it would kind of look cool if it was black. But I really do, really appreciate you guys and gals. Love it that you're a part of my community. Concentrate. Let's get this pivot in here. But it is awesome hearing your day-to-day. And I love sharing with you. Sometimes I don't get the chance. You know, it is summertime. Or it's approaching. It's getting there. And me and Mrs. Beez are going to go camping and do some fishing. And I hope to do a live stream. Campside, fireside. That's going to be fun. That's going to be real fun. You guys are going to get to see Berkeley. How about that? That's going to be really cool. You'll finally get to see, well, if you're a channel member or a patron, you've seen the dog in the behind the scenes. But if you're a subscriber, you haven't had a chance to see the dog yet. Or my setup. If you want to see that stuff, you can become a channel member and you can see all that, making sure which side my pocket clip goes on when it only goes on one side. All right, let's get this dude back together because I want to see what it looks and feels like without that flipper on there. You know, when I show flipper knives, I get comments from folks that are tired of flippers or don't like flippers. Where's my screw? There it is. So this is a really good option, and you saw it. There were no problems taking it apart. it went, you know, it went back together really easy. All right, let me tighten my pivot down, and I think we'll be good to go. Oh man, this thing is soft. Oh, it feels better. Feels better. Are we centered? Yes, we are centered. Let's go back to the big screen. And we're back. There you go. There's your look without the flipper. Nice, clean look, and pow. Yeah. We improved a ton. Look at that. Look at that drop. It is rock solid. No blade play. Nothing left or right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, and the sound. Check the sound out. Nice ting to it. Yes, I like it. I mean, I really like it. So I don't want to spend forever gawking. I'll see you all at the live stream, and we can talk about it and discuss it over some stuff and things and adulting and peanut butter and cereal. But I tell you what, tell me what you think about him. Do you like him? Do you not like it? Do you like it with the flipper? Do you like it without the flipper? I like both options. I like both. I'm easy to please when it comes to knives. But until I see you again, until I talk to you in the chat or see you in the live streams, remember to live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.